Okay.
Ooh, I'm gonna give Kurt a quick text. If we still don't hear back from him, we'll get going. Just want to make sure he's not trying to get in and getting stuck or something.
I just talked to him not too long ago.
Oh, okay. Did he say he was going to attend?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
it's real windy where he's at, so.
Ah, okay. Is he still in Florida, or
Mm-hmm. Yep.
well, he's just decided to camp out there for a while?
Mhm.
All right, guys. I sent a text to Kurt, and it's getting on 7:05, so I say we jump off and wait for Kurt to jump in. So I'm going to start the agenda unless there's any objections.
Nope.
All righty. Okay, so I sent out the agenda to all the board members. There's a public version and a private version. The private version has, for those members that are on, there's no difference except it has the executive session topics also. I would note for everybody to take note of the marina's website, which is available at wsma-cl.com. It's at the top of the agenda if everybody's got that. So with that, I'm going to call the meeting to order. I'm going to, before I verify the board attendees, I'm going to verify all attendees so that we know that we have, this is for everyone's information, this is a board meeting of your directors elected by the marina. And it's essentially, it's our meeting, but you guys are invited to attend, see the goings on, and at the end, if you have any questions, we'll open the floor up for you guys to ask some questions. So, but it is only open to property owners in the marina. So with that, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 people that appear to be property owners. I'm just going to ask them to identify themselves and what slips they own. So I'm going to ask someone identified as Eric to unmute themselves and identify what slips they own.
22-5, 11-1, 22, 10, 17, 14.
Great. And David Grauer, I apologize if I'm not saying that.
Yeah, it's pronounced Grauer. We're in what, dock 18, slip 10.
Great. Okay. You know you're on here. You might want to mute. Yeah. You know you're showing up on here twice. I don't know. Is that your wife or? You're showing up.
I am on there twice. I couldn't figure out how to get me off. I think I logged in twice.
Okay. All right.
But there's only one of me.
Okay. No worries. Javier Schmish.
Yep, I'm in Pier 18, slips 19 and 20.
Great. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
And Callie Rally.
Yeah, that's Billy Rayleigh. I'm under my wife's account, but I'm in Pier 13, Slip 13.
Great. Okay. Well, we're happy to have all the members that are here in attendance and happy to have them out here and listening to what we're doing to help support our community. And we have one more person that just joined in. Tim, could you identify the slips that you're the owner of?
Sure. Let's see. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
It's 1833 and 13-2.
Okay, great. Okay, so we're gonna go through, I'm just muting all the non-board members just because to keep the background noise to a minimum. So but you guys will be asked to comment at the end. So with that, we're calling the meeting to order. Board attendees are verified. We have in attendance Bob Gorvich. We have Stacy Caston. We have Jeremy Baker. We have Nasser Hempel. And we have myself, John Oliar. With that, we have a quorum of the board members, and we are going to proceed. We're still waiting on Movin and Kurt, who I think may join us here shortly. So the first order of business is to approve the meeting minutes. Has everybody, all the board members received the meeting minutes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Was there any objections to those meeting minutes?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. Then I would call for a vote to approve those. Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Who just joined?
FC. Why don't we find out who FC is? Hey, FC, I asked you to unmute yourself. Could
Yeah.
you tell us who you are, what slips you on, please?
Riley Cobb, and I'm slip 58 on dock 18.
Great, thank you, sir. I'm gonna meet you again just to keep your background noise down. Thank you for coming to the meeting. We'll have a session at the end for all the members to ask questions. Kurt, is that you? Kurt, is that you that just joined? If that is you, Kurt, we cannot hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yep. Great. Okay. All right. Well, we got one more person joining. Hello, Rosalind. Could you just announce yourself and let us know what slip numbers you own?
You still,
Stop talking.
Hello? Rosalind, could you let us know what slip number you own?
Can you hear me all right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your name, please.
I'm Sparky. I'm Rosalind's husband.
Okay.
Let me see.
Okay.
I'm trying to get
Yeah, you all can continue with the meeting. I'll help him get straight here.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
just send it to us in the chat, would you?
okay.
Thank you. I'm gonna mute you for now. Okay, guys, so we're gonna move on. The minutes have been approved. Stacy, you have those and you'll enter them into our record.
Yep.
So we're moving on to the president's report just in time. The president has arrived. Kurt. Floor is
Well,
yours.
you're acting president, so you know I'm out of town, so
Yeah,
I don't
know.
have anything.
Okay. Well, I have, there's what we have, I listed as unfinished business. We can go into that just a little bit. I would say that I would like to report that we did have some significant conclusion to some legal issues that we have been struggling with. We had I'll give the briefest of summaries, but we had a long-standing suit against a owner who had not paid assessments for really since they had owned the particular slip in dispute, well over a year. We went to trial last week. We won everything that we asked for, which was all of our back fees, all of our court costs, all of our attorney's costs, and we won approximately $10,000 in sanctions. That judgment has been signed by the court. The litigant involved in that would have to pay a significant amount of money to appeal that. We still feel like he may, but essentially that legal burden is past. Whatever happens with it, we don't expect there to be very much cost at all to the marina. We will be proceeding with foreclosures on those slips as soon as possible, which will be very shortly because of the nature of the verdict. We also have two other slips that, or actually three other slips that are being auctioned here shortly. All of those will recover significant legal fees that we've had to expend and should go a long ways in bolstering our coffers once again. So that's the most significant issues that were on my radar for the last week and a half. I don't know if there's anyone else that might want to chime in something else. Since I'm only an acting president, we've been dividing up the task a lot. So anybody that might want to say, have their own comments to make about things that were done in the last month.
We made it through the freeze without having any pipes busted.
Yes, thank you so much, Stacy. I know that you coordinated a lot with that. And I know
Actually, we did have one on dock 18 that broke,
Oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
right.
was
but
it
it's fixed now.
was it PVC or was it
PVC.
Okay, yeah, the PVC always was a problem, but because we prepped up good for it, that helped us make it through it, and because a substantial number of our docks have been converted over now to the PEX, which don't suffer nearly as badly from the cold. We've made it through a lot better than we have in years past, because in years past, those that have been around here for a while know that there was thousands and thousands of dollars spent after some of these freezes and months of no water while we worked through getting everything repaired. So that's great. It's good news. So, okay, Bob, I'm going to switch over to you for you're the acting treasurer, reluctant acting treasurer.
Yes. So right now in our checking account, after paying all of February's bills except for two small tax bills and the plumbing bill relating to that break I mentioned, we have $5,026.44 in our checking account. I think the total of the three bills that two we just got today, and we still have not received the plumbing bill, but they probably total less than $600 or $700. So we'll end this month with a positive checking account balance. We have on our account receivable aging report, we have owners that owe $2,102.53 that are 31 to 60 days past due, $1,963.38 that are 61 to 90 days past due, and $41,179.28 that's 91 days or over past due, and a grand total of $50,717.93 that is owed. So we have reduced that to some degree, and the great bulk of it relates to a handful of owners that we are pursuing for collection with our attorney.
Great. And so when you sent me your agenda items, if you look at the executive session notes under B and C, you have two notes there, but I figured we'd make those announcements under new business, or you can make them here.
I can do them now. So
Okay.
we do, the process is we send them to the attorney for the attorney to go back to the beginning. We generally send a letter advising the person that their account's past due and they need to make it current. And then we send a second letter, which is an actual formal 209 letter, telling them that we're going to refer it for collection unless they make arrangements to either pay it off or get on a payment plan. Once it goes to the attorney, then the attorney will engage in some collection efforts short of filing a lawsuit. And before the attorney will file a lawsuit, they will contact us and ask us to authorize them to file the lawsuit. So we anticipate in this meeting, we will discuss in the executive session, and in all likelihood, we will be voting on and likely approving the filing of a collection action against one additional owner. And I also want to announce that we've sent 3 209 letters on owners to our attorney for them to engage in collection efforts short of filing a lawsuit at this point. If it gets to that point, they will ask us for approval to file the lawsuits.
Awesome. And just so you guys know, there's some non-disclosure issues that are required by 209, so we don't mention the names of the people that we're talking about, but we will be voting on them in executive session. Obviously, the board knows the names, but we don't disclose those in public. So, okay, is that all you had, Bob?
On that topic, yes.
Okay, great. Okay. All right. I was a little bit off here, well, a little bit lost on what to include in unfinished business. So I'm going to go through the unfinished business that I had. Some of it may be finished. So if it is, correct me and we'll move on. So parking, I'm sorry, go ahead, Kurt.
Oh, I didn't have anything.
Oh, okay. I saw your box light up. All right. So moving on to unfinished business. The first one I have is the parking issues. And we can see all of the items that are listed under parking issues. Does anybody have anything that we need to discuss there? Any action items that we need to? And remember, I'm going to do the same thing as I did last time. I'm going to send out a list of action items after this meeting to the rest of the board members. So are there any action items that needed to be taken there or have been taken?
We have broadcast a couple of times that people who were parking in our parking lot needed to register their vehicles. We have had 33 people register. Mobin put it on our website. Most people use that method, but some just sent the information in by email as well. So we have 33 folks who have done that. We have a list of all the boats that are in the marina, and since we're still receiving them, eventually we will compare the list with those who have boats and then make specific inquiry of people that we think are using the lot, maybe mostly the live aboard people, and try to make sure we have everybody covered that's using the lot.
Sure. And I have a question for my own fruition. Did anything come of the discussions with the townhouses about them wanting to take some of our spots and offer them? Did that happen?
It happened, and we had no interest for either the parking lot or putting boats into our trailer storage lot.
Okay, that's strange, but okay. I would think that some of them might have boats they want to keep there. Okay. Doc 2021 status update. I think that's old. I think that's been resolved and probably can be taken off, unless somebody had some comments about that. Okay, and the deck board replacements was the same thing. We had done that before the January meeting. We had done deck board replacements on the boardwalk, so I think that's done. Uncollected assessments, you've just discussed, Bob.
I can add one thing to that.
Sure.
So we've been working on some other things, but I anticipate this week we will be getting letters out to folks who are behind, and encourage them to bring their accounts up to date.
Great. Okay. Fire marshal compliance, that's actually Mobin's line item. And I know that I've seen some emails back and forth in the last month. I know he's been on it, but I don't know what the resolution is. Nasser, you're gonna say something?
No.
Okay. Okay, same thing with Firebox. That was also Mobin's, so we'll have to wait for Mobin to show up, and then we'll go back to that. Meter reading process. Did we have anything else we wanted to discuss on that? Any of these that we don't discuss right now, I'm going to drop off for next month. I think they've been resolved. So, Boardwalk 13-1 repairs, those have been repaired. Those are done. And this is a question for you, Bob. What about insurance checks on owners?
Yes, we've sent out communication asking for folks to provide their insurance documentation. There are, obviously that would only apply to people that actually have a boat. There are 85 such people, which could be plus or minus one, because I can't remember whether the 85 included the boat that most recently came into the marina. And we have received from 43 so far. And that just went out this week. So I think that's pretty good compliance.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
On short notice. So we've got more than 50% that have replied. So we're still working on that.
So let me ask a question. Are we reviewing the insurance for the expiration date on the insurance that was provided? Or are we just saying, hey, it's a new year, we're getting a new copy of your insurance for this, regardless of what it said last year?
Yeah, we asked them to provide insurance that covers 26. So
Okay.
if your insurance expires obviously in March, then you should provide the supplemental insurance or not supplemental, but the new insurance when it comes into play.
Yeah. Okay. Good
And
deal.
we are looking at the dates.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to nix off almost all of that old business for the next agenda. And so we're on to new business and billing issues. I don't know if we really have much more to discuss there. We've discussed it all, Bob. Do you have any more you want to talk about billing issues?
And no, we had some credit card failures this month. And some of that was due to credit cards lapsing. But the bookkeeper contacted those folks, and I think it got totally cleared up.
Okay. All righty. And procedure for shutting power by a board member. That's a did we generate that procedure already, Bob?
We did.
Yeah, okay, and that's actually on file, right? I think-
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Alrighty, and dirty boats, I know that a list of dirty boats went out because I received one. So, and I plan on taking care of it shortly. And so I assume that everybody else has too.
I've seen some folks out cleaning their boats.
Good.
And obviously I think they had some additional time to clean them. And we also talked to folks about some drop downs that needed to be repaired.
Okay. Alrighty. And then stuff in the dumpster, must be cut up. I don't know what we need to really say there, except I don't know if we put a sign up or what.
It's been good now here lately. We haven't had any issues.
Okay, alrighty. And then, we've established the monitoring the website for emails. I think Mobin was doing that, right?
Right.
Okay. And cold weather prep, that's probably mute now. I don't think we'll have another.
Nope.
Yeah, so,
We do have the plumber coming out to fix the pump out station and the firebox one. I can't remember what it was that Kurt told me it was needed to be fixed. Don't we?
Did you talk to the plumber today?
No, I just knew that y'all had requested getting done, and I didn't know if you called. I thought you
Yeah,
said.
I did call him. So
Okay.
I thought maybe he got with you and actually let us know
No.
when he was coming out, because I followed up with him and he hasn't responded to that yet about what date it was going to be.
I can give him a call because he responded pretty quick to me, so I'll call him tomorrow.
Great, thank you.
okay. And so this is one that was left on there too from last month, but talking about people advertising amenities on Facebook for their slips that are being sold.
Yeah,
I don't know if we really did anything to resolve that or.
we can't really do anything about what people put on their Facebook page.
Okay.
I
And then,
mean,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, I was just saying we can't really do anything about what people post, you know?
Yeah, we might want to post on our page that those amenities aren't available anymore, so that we can so if people at least go to our page and they look, they'll be made aware, But hang on a second, Kurt has his hand up. I would assume. Hey, Kurt.
Yeah, thank you. I just needed to be unmuted.
Okay. Sorry about that. I don't know how you got muted. So
Yeah, it happens.
okay. So H, which is discussion bird fox slip sales. I was going to drop that off, but we got news today, so I left it on from Mitchell that the legal requirements for posting on the property have been accomplished, and that the constable has added those to the auction for the upcoming, I think it's March. I thought it was March. It might be March 3rd. Did anybody have any different information? If it's March 3rd, or if it's until or if it's April.
No, but they posted them on the pylon, on the pylon.
Yeah, so I did see an email from the constable that they were accepted and that everything has been everything in the constable's opinion is acceptable, and it is set for auction. So it will be either auctioned on the 3rd, because it gets auctioned on the first Tuesday of every month. So it'll either be the 3rd or it'll be next month on the first Tuesday. But I think it might be the 3rd. If somebody wanted to check that email, they'd be happy right now. That'd be great. So anyway, that's the only reason I left that on there, just to make everybody aware And I think that we should, probably, now that we have official notice, we only got it today, we probably should send a email out to the marina so that anybody that wants to bid on them can go down there and bid. That, the faster they sell, the more beneficial it is for the marina to recover some of our money. So, any questions on that before we move on? Okay.
John, I think the sale is on April 7th.
Yeah,
Okay, that's what I thought. I didn't think that they could have gotten it done by March 3rd. So it's the next month. Yeah, which is the next Tuesday, which is April 7th. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right, so April 7th. But before then, we'll get an email out to the community, let everybody know. I think that though that the Fogarty slips are going on the 3rd.
Yes, I think that's right.
Okay, all right. And I think there's a minimum bid set by us on the Fogarty slips too. So if they don't sell, they'll revert to us and then we'll have to sell them. Did everybody understand how that worked from the emails from Mitchell?
yep.
Okay, all right. Okay, so Dirty Boats remedial letter sent out, that was from you, Bob, but we talked about that. Request for proof of boat insurance sent out, we talked about that. Request for owners and the renters to report their vehicle license plates, we talked about that. The only other thing I would mention is that, as all the board members are aware, we recently received a complaint from the I forget what it was. It was like the
Workforce Commission.
Workforce Commission. Yes, thank you, Bob, for unfair housing practices or something, that we had discriminated against an individual because they are Venezuelan. We, I mean, you have to address these issues as they come in. We all know that none of us feel like we've discriminated against anyone because of their being Venezuelan. But I did want to mention that the insurance adjuster has accepted that as part of our ongoing claim against the involving the individual who made that complaint, and that RMWBH will be handling all responses to that as a defensive action, and that right now there's really nothing for any of us to do. They're going to deal with it. If there's something for us to do, they'll let us know, but they don't anticipate it there being much for us to do to resolve that. So so that has been picked up and will be handled by them. And as everybody knows, that defensive action is the legal costs for that are completely covered by our insurance. So there shouldn't be any real anything really there for us to deal with. With that, I don't have anything else for the regular session unless somebody else does. One of the board members, before we open it up to the members.
I just wanted to ask Bob if he still has the new stickers for the parking lot.
Yes.
Okay. That's all I had.
Okay, so I'm gonna go around the horn just to make sure. Jeremy, you got anything?
I am great.
All right. You're more than great, Jeremy.
I'm excellent.
Nancy, you got anything for us?
Yeah, those parking stickers, are they the ones that Stacy had at one time, or there's some brand new ones?
There's new ones.
Okay, because I'm gonna need a couple of those.
Okay, and the procedure for getting those is gonna be through the website?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I re-registered my vehicles, but I didn't see anything about a sticker. I thought it was the same old ones.
Okay, I think Tim just sent a, did somebody see Tim say something in the chat? I don't know how to pull that up, but
I don't either.
hold on.
Yeah, I've got the chat. I'll take care of it.
Okay, sure, great. Okay, Bob, anything from you before we close up?
No, nothing.
Okay, Kurt, you good?
Yep.
All right. I don't think I missed anyone. So with that, I move that we adjourn the regular meeting of the board. And if everybody stands by, we'll open it up for the community to ask questions. Do I get a second?
Second.
All right. Any opposed?
Nope.
All right.
Nope.
Meeting adjourned. All right. So I'm just gonna go around the horn. Tim, you got anything for us? Anything you want to say?
No, I'm good. Thanks.
You
Appreciate it.
good? Okay. Thanks for attending, by the way, Tim. Mr. Bryant, anything you might want to say?
Yes, I have a question. I was muted. I tried to ask.
Sure.
Anyway, I can now. I'm interested in getting parking stickers. I have one, but I guess it's been changed to something different. So,
Have you re-registered your car?
I don't think I've ever registered, but I had parking stickers. They sent us something to put on the mirror in the mail with our normal statement years ago. And that's what I'm using now. So if you
So,
tell me the procedure, I'll be glad to do it.
If you go to our website and register your cars, then we will get you the stickers.
Okay. I got another comment.
Sure.
I used to be active years ago. I've had slips maybe 30 years. I don't know how long, but anyway, that's beside the point. But we used to send out the letters washing the boats in March because it's too cold in February and the water's low. If somebody fall in the water, they may not can recover from it. And I know I'm getting old. I'm almost 80, and it's some of you guys are probably not too far behind me. I don't know. But I'm throwing that out for consideration. I know the boats need to be clean. And in the past, we've had water issues anyway in February. We've always had to fix pipes. I'm glad that we got next. That's a good improvement.
I can tell you, Mr. Bryant, that we're sending the letters out to encourage everyone to clean their boats, but we have some people that are out of town. We have some people that are, like yourself, getting a little bit on and don't want to be out there in the cold. And so we're working with each one of them. If they just contact us, we have a conversation with them. As long as they understand that the boats need to get cleaned and that they're gonna work on making progress towards getting it done. We're not gonna nobody's gonna be dropping a hammer on them. We're just trying to prompt everyone to do the right thing.
Sure.
By the way, you had asked about the parking stickers. If you look in your chat, I pasted and put the address for the Marina website that you can go to. This is for everybody to sign up for parking stickers.
And when you go there, make sure you click on parking. Don't click on documents because the documents link doesn't work.
Okay. All right. Well, I just clicked on it. And,
Hey, Sparky, if you want, after the meeting, I'll call you and I'll walk you through the process.
okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
We're gonna move on. Okay.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen, for answering a couple questions.
Sure.
And Happy New Year to you guys.
You too. Okay, Mr. Raleigh, you have anything for us?
Hey, I just want to thank you guys for letting me be here. I'm probably the newest of the group there, and so I wanted to be part of the marina, and I looking forward to it. So I'm glad to hear things that are coming along, and it sounds like you guys are making things a lot better. And on the right track. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this spring and summer has for us and enjoying it out there.
We're trying. I think we've made it over some major hurdles. We've managed to get the marina cleaned up a lot. We still have deferred maintenance that we are working on, but in general, it's been a team effort, and I think we're getting there. So thanks for the recognition.
Sure, I've seen it over the last couple of months, just in the process of purchasing a slip. And also too, if y'all have things that you're working on and need extra hand for, I mean, by all means, I'd love to be part of it. I'm AC by trade, but I also run an electrical and plumbing company, and I mean, just a little bit of everything. So
I just caution you to be careful about what you ask for.
I understand that too. Trust me, that's been all my life. But no, just looking forward to meeting some of you guys and having doc talk, I guess you could say.
Great. We'll see you out there. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right. Hey, Christian, you showed up right at the end of the meeting. We'll give you a couple minutes if you want to ask a question or so.
Oh no, I'm good. I just realized what time it was and hopped on.
Okay. David, anything you want to say before everybody signs off?
No, I just wanted to say thank you as well to the board members. I appreciate all that you do for us. But no, I don't really have anything. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for attending.
Did we catch Javier?
Yes, just ask him to unmute. Javier, you got anything you want to say?
No, I'm good. Thank you. I had some questions about parking, but it's been answered already. So I'm good. Thank you.
Alrighty, great. FC, I forgot what FC stood for. Anything you want to say?
Yeah, so, I'd gone through the registration for my car and everything, and I'll go to the website and see if I can get through to the, how do I get a sticker for my car? But beyond that, just wondering, when we auction these sites off, the slips off, do we actually, we get whatever proceeds come from that, or?
Yeah, absolutely. So what happened is that through the course of obviously of the legal of legally foreclosing on the slips, there was obviously attorney's fees that were expended. In some cases, they were significant, and so the way the law works is that there's a lien placed on the slips, and then the slips are auctioned. Whatever proceeds there are from the slip go towards the judgment that was awarded in the court case. If those proceeds exceed the value of the judgment, then the excess goes to the slip owner. In almost all the cases, it's not expected that the proceeds will exceed the amount of the judgment, in which case there'll be remaining judgment that is still to be collected. And there's a lot of different mechanisms that the attorneys use to pursue the remaining amounts. But we do expect to auction off 1, 2, 3, 4 slips here very shortly, after a rather lengthy period of trying to bring those all to conclusion. And that should bring some significant funds back into that we had essentially fronted on the legal expenses, but there'll still be significant amounts remaining on those judgments. And the association is committed to pursuing those against those individuals, to try to make the marina whole on the circumstances. So that's how it works.
Well, so in that situation, I'm just thinking about the treasurer's report, and $41,000 90, 90 plus days overdue, and which puts all of those in kind of a limbo situation and potentially something that we're going to have to collect on.
Correct. Yeah, it's a lengthy effort to pursue those.
So yeah, do we end up potentially, owning the whole farm, but and owing taxes on the whole farm, and having no one to actually, pay the bills on the slips?
No, I don't think that's going to be the case. First of all, we plan on publicizing the sale of these 4 upcoming slips as much as possible, so we can get as much community participation in bidding on them, so that that doesn't happen. Second, the taxes are extremely minimal on these slips. I mean, like $10, $15, $20 a year. So that wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, I understand that.
But the other thing is that we mentioned 4 that we're going to foreclosure, and we have approximately 3 others that are on the verge of that. But what we do first is we turn those over to the attorneys, and usually the people respond to a letter from the attorneys because they recognize that the situation's serious, and then they, it's our goal to never have to go to court. We just want to collect assessments, and so but of course we can't operate not collecting any assessments, so we have to do what we have to do.
No, I understand. And I'm just, I'm kind of a newcomer here and just looking at this, and from a financial background, I'm concerned about.
We did go through a period where we had one owner who was particularly obstinate in the process and caused a significant amount of legal fees.
I've seen all that.
Yeah, and that has resolved itself for the most part. So
yeah, notwithstanding, I just I'll be monitoring this as time goes on. Thank you very much.
Yep. Yeah, and trust me, we also are keeping a very close eye on it. We're being as cautious as we can, with as good stewards of the marina's money. And although it's unfortunate that one situation, we're making the best decisions that we think that we can, given the circumstances.
Yep.
So
thank you.
If it makes you feel just a little bit better, the number I gave for our account balance of 5,026, it really understates the balance by about $2,200 because we need to transfer $2,200 from our savings account into our checking account for dock repairs that we made.
All right, thank you.
And we do, like I said, we do anticipate, I think given the 4 slips that are going up, I mean, a reasonable expectation is maybe $20,000 in proceeds from those 4 slips. And so, that will bolster that significantly. And then, of course, there's still going to be remaining amount on that judgment that can be pursued in other manners.
Yeah, and there's 2 others, actually. One that has kind of just been referred, but I don't anticipate there's going to be any defense offered. So there's really 2 others that, in the not too distant future should also be sold. And if they're sold for similar amounts of money, that would be 30,000 that would come in. So I think, as John has said, we went through a tight time, and I think we're just coming out of that now.
Okay, thank you for the, I'll be monitoring. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for your comments, and thank you for attending. Christian, you had one last question? Make it quick because you already had your shot. Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, I caught the tail end of the parking situation. I submitted that online. I just need a yes or no verify whether that's working, submitting through the website, and y'all received it.
It worked, Christian.
All right, thank you. That's all I need to know.
Yeah, and we're working on getting the pump out fixed. We called the plumber.
All right, that little piece of PEX, perfect. Thanks.
Yep.
Okay, and so I would just caution everybody that we'd like to keep the comments, down to about 2 minutes if we can, and for everybody to keep them civil. Eric, do you have anything that you would like to comment?
No. No.
Okie dokie. All right, with that, I'm gonna say that we are adjourning the public's portion of the meeting, and the executive session will begin shortly. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for attending.